I'm very disappointed in you, Your Highness.
The wind is getting stronger. It will give them more agility.
Sir, the trolls are pulling out. They refuse to proceed. Should I tell our troops to stand down?
I will not be held back. We continue.
Then what do you ask of us?
Change of plans. We hit them head on with full force.
Brilliant, sir. Their lines won't be able to hold out for long.
That's the idea.
Ugh. Get them ready.
They're all set and ready to go, Your Highness. Do you think this will work?
They fail to realize we outnumber them 10-1. Either way, they will not advance. Just have faith.
Yes, Your Highness. We will attack when you are ready.
No, wait till they make the first move.
Yes, Your Highness.
We are done for.
Never speak of defeat. They are insects. They are bugs. They are mosquitoes with clothing. You can crush them in the palm of your hand. Trust, honor, and loyalty. In honor of the king, charge!
Here they come. Just get ready. Once they retreat, don't pursue. Send them now.
Charge!
too many of them. Tell them to get out.
Two-thirds of our forces are spread to the east and west, and our dear troll population is the third defending the forest.
We will not continue to support the attack without compensation.
Your slime, refuse in my chamber pot.
I do not find my people to be as expendable as you do.
I have already paid your fee. You will not be given any additional sum until the Fairy Queen is dead. Do I make myself clear?
Then I am raising our fee.
I should kill you where you stand.
You can't afford to fight two wars, now can you, Guardian?
Then you are dismissed. Get out now!
Your Majesty, our strategies cannot be carried out unless we have our assistance.
You must also keep in mind that the fairies have acquired a new ally.
Silence, all of you! I've had enough strategy. We attack there.
Why did the troll prince just swag me in the corridor? You didn't do anything foolish, did you?
I would watch my tongue if I were you. The trolls have been dismissed from the battles. I take it you have made any progress.
Progress we made when we gained more force. I cannot be expected to gain more ground when my troops are spread across the hills so thin we're no more than 3 ranks deep.
You are expected to do so. That is your job, General, and you must fulfill your assignment at all costs.
Fine, at all costs.
Lost again, have you? Doesn't surprise me.
Either move or the blood will flow.
Our people are safe inside the mountain for the night, Your Highness. Are there any final orders before I retire?
No. We will continue to plan until morning. Let us ask for assistance from the ancestor.
I doubt that will help any.
You have less than a moment. Save your life. You lose. Dissenters will be met with extreme force. We cannot win this war unless there is full support.
Get out, all of you. Get out! That was a bit harsh, Your Majesty.
I realize that, but I don't know what else to do.
You must rest.
I am tired of leading our people. It isn't even leading, it's dragging. Dragging every last one of those miserable creatures to their destiny. Our destiny!
You must rest. Take this. You could renegotiate with the trolls. Offer them more resources to rejoin the battle.
You weren't present at the meeting. How do you know about that?
Word travels quickly, sir.
Yes. Yes, it does. Have you made any progress in your research?
Nothing extraordinary, sir. I have created a few other medicinal potions other than this one that you may try at your convenience. Have any of them been working?
A few have worked, but they trail off after a day or two. Please, continue your research.
Of course, Your Majesty.
I need something that will return me to full health. I cannot devote as much time to our cause as I would like to.
The trolls were great fighters.
The trolls are opportunists. They are of no consequence now.
Then the best course of action would be to cover more ground. Set fire to the forest from multiple sides.
Thin ranks will not help us. Leave me now. I have business to attend to. Oh. And Fatir. Keep an eye on the general. He accepted my commands much too easily.
Yes, it does seem that he's becoming a threat.
No. Do not discourage or restrain him. He'll support me to the death, and I'm very comforted by that fact. But he is too proud to ask for permission regarding his actions. We all are.
You are going to allow him to ignore your command.
He won't ignore me, but he will take matters into his own hands if need be. Do not interfere. Just make sure he doesn't cause the death of our species.
Yes, sir.
Maybe next time you won't get so close to the bar. You twit.
Don't tempt me, Your Highness. I've just been told the king is coming to speak with you.
I don't believe you.
Serves you right to be locked up in here. I never heard of anything so disgraceful as a queen who turns on her own people.
It was not your decision to make. Pooba agrees with me, don't you?
Why, yes, Queenie dear, it does my heart good to be locked up in the company of such a fine woman. You don't deserve these conditions.
These conditions are generous considering her circumstances. She wouldn't exist if I were king.
Your job is to guard the prisoners. Communication is unnecessary.
Yes, Your Majesty. Sorry about that.
It is extremely inappropriate for the queen to be throwing a fit.
You don't have to ask the world for my benefit. I'm not impressed.
Have you come to terms with your crime?
I have come to terms with my actions. Why are you here?
You are causing problems, and the only thing saving you is my command.
Then I have nothing to fear.
Don't press your luck, woman. You've caught me in a bad day.
Then I repeat my question.
Your defiance has changed the course of this war in favor of the enemy, and now I have gotten to the point where I am forced to rely on the decisions of others to reach our goals.
You never were good at that.
I found myself hoping that they would go against my commands in favor of a better course of action. I need you to tell me where the Fairy Queen's palace is.
It is out of danger. There is no need to conquer more land since you poorly manage the land you own now. Expansion does not make the goblins more powerful. You will not get assistance from me, and I will not make this imprisonment easy for anyone involved.
I shouldn't have to hope that the general comes up with a better plan than I do.
Well, I have a better plan.
You betrayed us. You alerted the Fairy Queen to our surprise attack. And you may have cost us this war. Where's her palace?
This is a fight you will not win.
You would rather see hundreds of your own kind die in battle.
Hundreds of our own people are not dying because of me, they're dying because of you.
Be quiet! You will not address me in that tone. This may be the key to your redemption.
Listen to me. Give up.
No. No!
I do not wish to be redeemed.
Then why should I allow you to live?
Because I am your wife.
Oh, she's got you there, big boy.
What did you just have to eat?
Why?
Your breath smells like poison rotwood.
Poison ratwood. Poison rat? You gotta be kidding me. Poison ratwood? Poison ratwood again? You were just here for 3 ounces last week. Whatever you're trying to kill should have been dead with that dose. It is an unpleasant growth of cave mold in my quarters. Yeah, does this cave mold perhaps have any relation to your higher position? Oh, your money? Yeah, none of your business. I'll be right with you, just a minute. How do you like the thing I've been writing? You ready? You ready? This is good. I am particularly fond of this one. It is a love chant, little chant to find love chant. One to seek him, her, one to find him, her, one to bring him, her here, one to bind her, one heart to heart forever, one say I so. This spell is done. Now, I personally am the one that wrote it, so I have no idea if it works, but it brings the money to me. I wish you'd make things easier to find. No, man. You gotta keep moving. See, not caught. That's why everything must be in a constant state of flux. Flux. Come on, guys. You gotta keep moving. See, not caught. What was that? That was the black quill. I mean, you just gotta keep everything moving. That's how it has to be done. If you sit still long enough, someone's bound to catch you. It's really very hard to run a black market potion shop. Beetle root. Where is it? I'll get you, Beetle root. Just calm down. I have not seen one of these things in years. What is it? Well, I don't know, but isn't it sweet? You know, I did get a whole shipment of them Ziffer Whippers in, but then, you know, I can't tell how many I ordered for next time because they haven't been selling very well. I mean, I bought Auntie one. She sent it back to me. You interested in one? I asked for Beagle Root. Hang on. You know I import-export. Oh, and you might want to move out of the way. Shipment's coming in. Now that isn't very attractive, is it? I just got some new books in you might be interested in reading. Not your standard poison apple stick. You'll be the envy of your Villains Anonymous vanity club for sure.
Why does everybody think I'm so vain?
What's in your pocket?
The only thing you need to be concerned about is the weapon.
Yeah, but what else is in your pocket? Well, would you look at that? Isn't that nice?
That's not for you. I have difficult hair.
You know the rules, finders keepers. And that should just about pay for your supplies. What is that? Pink Quiller's time. I got something in. You're gonna love it. You know what this is? Transfiguration potion. It'll make you practically human. Or elvish, I don't quite know which. Either way, it's gonna be great now.
Give it to me.
No, I didn't say it was for sale. I haven't tested it yet. Besides, that green looks really quite dashing on you.
What price do you want?
It's not for sale. I haven't tested it yet. If I've learned one thing, it's never to give new potions to villainous villains such as yourself.
I am not a villain. I am a visionary. Someday, I will have the power of our great ancestors.
Why am I not surprised? That line kind of goes along with whole evil package, doesn't it? Whoa.
I'm going through the world, I tell you. I'm brilliant. Brilliant. And you, dear sweet Herbert Van Wiggett. You're wonderful. You're like a god. I'm going to make you second in command.
Enough! You are a low-life criminal that I could just as easily turn into the authorities as use your products. I do not pay excessive amounts for your personality. I pay for your services. And if you have any interest in staying in the lifestyle to which you have become accustomed, I suggest you not inflict yourself upon me.
I always enjoy our special little talks. Off you go, my little guinea pig.
Taxes, ladies.
Did you hear that? Here he comes.
Hi, it's way too soon. You were just in here 2 weeks ago. It's not been a month. I don't
This
know
is
what
the
to
last
say.
time I'm going to tell you, ladies.
Come on, stay a couple minutes.
Well, I got a couple moments, I
Thanks.
guess.
It's on the house. You know we love to see you every month. We look forward to your visit.
Well, I always said you were pretty young to be owning an establishment like this.
Well, you know, my sisters and I, we've been working on it for years.
We've been working on this for a while, I'll tell you.
Tastes good. Make your own brew here?
Bartender, another carcass medium rare from my new friend Corel. This is my gift to you for your extreme generosity.
Well, you are a suck-up, but I will accept. Just don't get too far ahead of yourself, General. I haven't agreed to anything yet. I do find it odd that your king hasn't approached me directly. This does seem like an inappropriate place to be discussing alliances as well.
The goblins are somewhat unorthodox with these kinds of matters. The trolls have left us in an awkward situation.
Oh, really? Poor little warlords got no friends, do they? Look who's here.
Where? I do not have good feelings toward the advisor. I can't quite catch him at it, but he seems to discourage the king's common sense choices. Yet he supports the king when he makes poor decisions. He is plotting something, but he has convinced the king that I am the one not to be trusted.
With you, General, everyone is a suspect.
If he were loyal to the king, he would advise his majesty appropriately, regardless of who thinks what.
Yes, well, I never found politics to be that enjoyable either, General.
I will expose him, Corel. I will be second in command.
Lighten up, General. Take time to appreciate the marvelous atmosphere.
what you gotta do about it.
I fold.
I win!
I win.
Can I count on the support of your population in the battles? Your forces are very important.
It'll take more than a carcass or two before I can agree to something like that.
I'm afraid there will be no agreements of any kind made today. The general's unauthorized to make these kinds of arrangements.
Are you really the sneak they say you are?
I'd like to speak with you if I may.
As you wish.
Ah, look at this. No, no fighting.
It is not your responsibility to watch my every move.
Wrong, sir. The king asked that exact thing of me.
I am deeply offended that the king does not trust me.
Feel free to take that up with him. Musqueed, sharp, and no haze this time.
I am also offended that you willingly support his suspicions. I am not plotting against him. What I do is for the good of our kind.
That idiot will not benefit our kind. I am here to make sure you don't take matters into your own hands.
Those were his orders?
Yes. Yes, I've told you many times before, I am but a servant of King Gordian.
You are more than that.
I must admit I did jump at the chance to follow you when I heard you had left the mountain. Finally, an excuse to get out of that awful place.
And why do you say that?
Goblins are hideous. Yes, I'm speaking about you. They have disgusting habits and the smell's atrocious. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. It's unbearable to be that many every single day.
Isn't it strange for the royal advisor, voice of the people, to dislike them?
Despise would be more accurate. One day that will all change. Perhaps I can find a cure for the horror that is the goblin race.
Is that a hint of a plot?
Certain not, General. I will support the king till the day he dies.
Leave me. Your presence is...
What?
Is...
My presence is what?
Creepy. I do not wish to be a part of your inane fantasies. My actions here are no threat to the king. Go find someone else to watch over. There are creatures here more dangerous than I.
Of that you are correct. Settle down, General.
You stole my pig, wench.
What pig?
Clearly, matters are...
Why, you?
Matters are out of your hands, so my work here is done. Behave, General.
I will find out what's here.
Death is here.
Oh, my restaurant! Oh my god! The alcohol!
Defend the crowd! Get out!
By the daughters of Crones, what have we here?
There you are. We must all regroup inside the mountain. Defensive attacks are the only way to minimize our losses. Where's the general?
We don't know, Your Majesty.
Will somebody get him here?
Yes, sir.
Where have you been?
The tavern's under attack. I couldn't make out who was coming at us. Have you been able to determine...
I think we've met their new allies.
Oh, lovely. The creeps have found employment. Tell me, how much do the pixie demons have to pay to get your hides out of the swamp?
Pay was not necessary. We and the fairies have a common goal. Your expansion is our destruction.
We will do whatever it takes.
Neither of us will be defeated. We are at a standstill. The only course of action is a compromise.
If the Fairy Queen is willing to compromise, then she is weakening.
Her Majesty and I are prepared to fight as long as we have to. Her kingdom is not weakening. This is merely less inconvenient than the alternative.
Do not let them convince you, Your Majesty.
The Goblin Empire does not give up war, creep.
Maybe this is time to break the rules. Maybe this is time to break the rule. It's either that or we continue the assault.
Sir.
I will speak with the two of you at High Sun, but I promise nothing.
So be it.
You're becoming weak, Your Highness. This should help.
Thank you. Please, leave me now. I am not to be interrupted till morning.
I will notify the guards, Your Majesty.
Stronger.
None of these are working. He isn't dying fast enough. I need something stronger. Like a knife. Transfiguration. Enough about the king, enough about the killing. It's all about me now. Me, me, me. Maybe my brand new looks will kill him. What?
The General has requested your presence in the meeting room.
I'll be there in a moment.
Where's my payment?
Here, now let me in.
I need your advice, Father.
You are allowing these events to sway your beliefs.
Vatir has been poisoning me.
You must focus on the war only.
If I do not consider everything, we will be wiped out a second time. Hurry, Gordian!
Run, my son. Take the mask.
But what do I do with it?
Only a great ruler can wear that mask.
But Father, you can't leave me.
Only a great ruler.
Young Guardian, we must get out of here.
No. No.
You must continue to fight and expand. That is the Goblin way.
And when my people die?
Death is necessary for progress. Allow us to advise you throughout this crisis.
I am not worthy enough to wear this mask, Father.
We fear you will stray from this proper path. Wear the mask. Allow us to accompany your thoughts.
I am not as worthy as you once were. Protect my quarters while I have my meeting.
Your Majesty, there is something I must speak to you about.
Why must I always be the eye of the storm? I am tired. We will speak after the meeting.
Sir, the advisor is dangerous.
Oh, am I?
We all are dangerous.
Sir, this is one page of multiple formulas you've been taking, all containing poison.
Surely you don't believe this, Your Highness. He's playing tricks on
The
you.
only one playing tricks on me is you, Vatir. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, but now I am certain.
You mistake my intentions.
You there. Arrest him.
This is outrageous.
If I am mistaken, then you won't mind waiting in a cell until I return. Let's go.
Poor decision, old man. I try to stay calm, and no one will let me. There isn't peace until I say so.
Your Highness, good afternoon.
We're here. Talk fast. I have an important situation to handle.
I'm glad you're willing to compromise.
I don't think I mentioned anything about compromise. I agreed to listen, and that is all.
Her Majesty and I have decided upon an offer.
Step back, slime.
We didn't come here just to be insulted.
It is his nature. Think nothing of it. Let's hear your offer.
We are interested in harvesting some of your mountain herbs. They would provide us with many benefits. In return, we will not allow your expansion through the forest. However,
the forest is essential to our expansion.
Expand in another direction.
Stand back, crap. Gordon and I will not allow you to advance on my kingdom. The best I can offer is to allow you access. Our flora, fauna, and minerals are surely things you could use.
We have our own.
Yours are minimal. We have an abundance that I am willing to share. I think that is more than generous.
It is more than generous.
Well, I guess I could arrange a survey team to see if your offer is adequate.
Oh, by the way, how's Queen Xandria?
Do not mention my wife! I am not here for idle conversation. The team will assemble shortly.
I will not put up with any suspicious activity. The creeps will travel with them.
Very well. This meeting is finished.
I do not trust the creeps, Your Highness.
What a surprise! I don't trust us either, General.
Blast him!
I knew it was a trap.
I didn't order any advance on their forces.
Scat.
No, crap! Something isn't right!
Run, Your Majesty!
General, retreat!
My life is to protect the crown in honor of all goblins.
Go, go, go! Get him out!
Scat. Scat.
Defend your people! No!
Yes. Finally, you will feel all the pain that you have caused.
Not yet.
God! Oh my God!
It isn't worth this. Ah! It's still hot. Fatir! No!
Are you ready to deal with me now, Your Highness?
You've ruined us all. I told them to lock you up.
They had some problems finding me. You're out of breath, Your Majesty. That's what happens when you don't take your medicine.
Guards!
They've gone to defend your mountain.
You're wearing the sacred mask. What have you done to yourself? Get away from me.
This does seem to make me more menacing, doesn't it? I was almost too attractive without it. It's really quite hard to balance beauty and power.
You've gone mad.
Yeah. I have been your servant for many years, yet you have become cold to me.
You've been poisoning me all along while you were devising whatever that is. I already knew it couldn't be something I would possibly agree to.
Oh, well, Your Majesty. It is somewhat hard to rule from behind the throne when you resist me. Frankly, I've tired of that approach. This came about by chance, really. I rather like it, don't you? I'm going to take command of the Goblin people. I will end this war, and you will be known to history as the fool who didn't know when to quit.
You've been advising me to continue this war.
Of course I have. How can I save our people if you do it beforehand?
You don't care about saving them, Batir. You only care about getting the credit.
I plan to save the goblins in a larger context.
What are you speaking of?
All goblins will look like this. We will become more respected in the world community and not thought of as dirty, smelly, hairy dogs.
Who thinks of us as that?
I do. And so does every other race in the land. Open up your eyes, Gordian.
Make them pay. That's...
We cannot expand because nobody wants to be any closer to us than they have to be. Image is everything, Gordian.
Interesting spin on your own vanity.
This is not about vanity. This is about developing as a civilization.
Tell me this, Fatir. Is our civilization going to crumble as fast as your faith?
It isn't permanent. It isn't permanent!
Kinda messes up your plan, doesn't it?
I am not going to look like you ever again. I become ill at the very sight of any of you.
Back down, Fatir. You don't have the mind of a king.
Maybe not. But as of now, I am king.
Not until I am dead.
As you wish.
Never!
You are an idiot.
No!
I was going to lock you up with your wife, but now I understand this is for the best.
Hey, come back here. Something must be wrong. Call off the attack.
Hello.
You have not been chosen to wear the mask.
Interesting. So this is how it works.
Communication with the ancestors is for a ruler only.
I am the new ruler. You aren't going to end up controlling my mind if we make this a constant union, are you?
We see your mind, Fatir. You will need little input from us to fulfill the goblin destiny.
tricks. It'll be more of a silent partnership on your end then, won't it?
Sir, the creeps are backing down.
The king has had an accident. I will be taking command. Clean up the mess in there.
Yes, sir.
Move! Good day, your majesty.
What on earth happened to you, Vitir?
Your husband has had an accident. He's dead. I will be taking command, but most of the population does not know that you have been imprisoned.
He didn't tell them?
No, it would have been disgraceful to the crown, therefore it makes declaring myself king somewhat difficult. You have two choices. Either you declare me ruler in front of our people, or I kill you now and take command whatever way I can.
You killed him, didn't you?
Oh, my dear Zandria, you always did have a keen instinct about these sorts of things. This time you're wrong. Our king fell, and I do not want our people to be without a ruler in this time of crisis.
Since I have the choice of life or death, I will declare you ruler. However,
there is no however.
However, I will not declare you ruler unless you stop the war immediately.
In due course, I had planned on stopping the war.
No, Vitir, not in due course. Immediately. I want you to say the goblins give up.
That would not look good to our people.
I don't care. Do it or no deal.
I am growing extremely impatient.
You know I have the ability to make this transition easy for you.
Fine. As soon as our people are assembled, you will be released.
All of us will be released.
Do you hear that? Did you hear that?
Oh, I got it.
In this time of joy, we must all praise Queen Man, leader of the fairy people, who understood that the mix-up regarding the peace talks was the fault of one very disturbed individual who has since been dealt with. Therefore, as acting second in command, I join our dear Queen, declaring peace among our people, the fairies, and the creeps. We will share resources that will benefit all of our societies.
Unfortunately, with my husband's death, I feel unable to continue as your queen. I am declaring Vitir the new ruler of the Goblin people.
Thank you, dear Zandria. It is very noble of you to realize when you cannot continue. And I know I speak for us all when I say thank you.
If you go back on your word, I will find out and return to take command.
Step out of the way. You're blocking the crown's view.
Your vanity will be the destruction of you.
It isn't permanent. It isn't permanent. It isn't permanent!
You forgot one little thing, didn't you, Vitir? I will always be with you. Guess who became an ancestor?